peace and honor, live Lord Titus long. My noble lord and father, live in fame. Lo, at this tomb my tributary tears I render for my brethren's obsequies, and at thy feet I kneel with tears of joy. Shed on this earth for thy return to Rome. Oh, bless me here with thy victorious hand, whose fortunes Rome's best citizens applaud. Kind Rome, thou hast thus lovingly reserved the cordial of mine age to glad my heart. Lavinia, live, outlive thy father's days, and fame's eternal date for virtue's praise. Enter Marcus below. Long live Lord Titus, my beloved brother, gracious triumpher in the eyes of Rome. Thanks, gentle tribune, noble brother Marcus, and welcome nephews from successful wars, you that survive and you that sleep in fame. Fair lords, your fortunes are alike in all that in your country's service drew your swords, but save for triumph is this funeral pomp that hath aspired to Solon's happiness and triumphs over chance in honor's bed. Titus Andronicus, the people of Rome, whose friend in justice thou hast ever been, send thee to me, their tribune and their trust, this palliament of white and spotless hue, and name thee in election for the empire with these our late deceased emperor's sons. Be candidatus then, and put it on, and help to set a head on headless Rome. A better head her glorious body fits than this his that shakes for age and feebleness. What, should I don this robe and trouble you? Be chosen with proclamations today, tomorrow yield up rule, resign my life, and set abroad new business for you all? Rome, I have been thy soldier 40 years, and led my country's strength successfully, and buried 21 valiant sons, knighted in the field, slain manfully in arms, and right in service of their noble country. Give me a staff of honor for mine age, but not a scepter to control the world. Upright he held it, lords, that held it last. Titus, thou shalt obtain and ask the empery. Proud and ambitious tribune, canst thou tell? Patience, Prince Saturninus. Romans, do me right. Patricians, draw your swords and sheathe them not till Saturninus be Rome's emperor. Andronicus, would thou were shipped to hell rather than rob me of the people's hearts? Proud Saturnine, interrupter of the good that noble-minded Titus means to thee. Content thee, prince, I will restore to thee the people's hearts. Wean them from themselves. Andronicus, I do not flatter thee, but honor thee, and will do till I die. My faction, if thou strengthen with thy friends, I will most thankful be, and thanks to men of noble minds is honorable meed. People of Rome, and people's tribunes here, I ask your voices and your suffrages. Will ye bestow them friendly on Andronicus? To gratify the good Andronicus and gratulate his safe return to Rome, the people will accept whom he admits. Tribunes, I thank you. And this suit I make, that you create your emperor's eldest son, Lord Saturnine, whose virtues will, I hope, reflect on Rome as Titans raise on earth, ripen justice in this commonweal. Then if you will elect him by my advice, crown him and say, long live our emperor! With voices and applause of every sort, patricians and plebeians, we create Lord Saturninus, Rome's great emperor, and say, long live our emperor Saturnine! Long live our emperor Saturnine! With long flourish till they come down. Titus Andronicus, for thy favors done to us in our election this day, I give thee thanks, in part of thy deserts, and will with deeds requite thy gentleness. And for an onset, Titus, to advance thy name and honorable family, Lavinia will I make my empress, Rome's royal mistress, mistress of my heart, and in the sacred pantheon her espouse. Tell me, Andronicus, doth this motion please thee? It doth, my worthy lord, and in this match I hold me highly honored of your grace. And here in sight of Rome to Saturnine, king and commander of our commonweal, the wide world's emperor, do I consecrate my sword, my chariot, and my prisoners. Presents well worthy Rome's imperious lord. Receive them then, the tribute that I owe, mine honor's ensigns humbled at thy feet. Thanks, noble Titus, father of my life. How proud I am of thee and of thy gifts Rome shall record, and when I do forget the least of these unspeakable deserts, Romans, forget your fealty to me. Now, madam, are you prisoner to an emperor? To him that for your honor and your state will use you nobly and your followers. A goodly lady, trust me, of the hue that I would choose were I to choose anew. Clear up, fair queen, that cloudy countenance. Though chance of war hath wrought this change of cheer, thou comest not to be made a scorn in Rome. Princely shall be thy usage every way, rest on my word, and let not discontent daunt all your hopes. Madam, he comforts you, can make you greater than the queen of gods. Lavinia, you are not displeased with this? Not I, my lord, sith true nobility warrants these words in princely courtesy. Thanks, sweet Lavinia. Romans, let us go. Ransomless here, we set our prisoners free. Proclaim our honors, lords, with trump and drum. Sound drums and trumpets. Tamara, Chiron, Demetrius, and Aaron are released.
But that's really bad, isn't it? The wind.
Sorry. Lord Titus, by your leave, this maid is mine. How, sir? Are you in earnest, then, my lord? I, noble Titus, am resolved withal to do myself this reason and this right. Suum cuique is our Roman justice. This prince injustice seizeth but his own. And that he will and shall if Lucius live. Traitors, avaunt! Where's the emperor's guard? Treason, my lord. Lavinia is surprised. Surprised? By whom? By him that justly may bear his betrothed from all the world away. Brothers, help to convey her away. And with my sword I'll keep this door safe. Bassianus, Marcus, and Titus' sons bear Lavinia out one door. Follow, my lord, and I'll soon bring her back. Saturninus does not follow, but exits at the other door with Tamara, the two sons, and Aaron the Moor. My lord, you pass not here. What, villain boy? Barst me my way in Rome? Help, Lucius, help! My lord, you are unjust, and more than so, in wrongful quarrel you have slain your son! Nor thou, nor he, are any sons of mine. My sons would never so dishonor me. Traitor, restore Lavinia to the emperor. Dead, if you will, but not to be his wife. That is another's lawful promised love. Enter aloft, the emperor with Tamara and her two sons and Aaron the Moor. No, Titus, no, the emperor needs her not, nor her, nor thee, nor any of thy stock. I'll trust by leisure him that mocks me once, thee never, nor thy traitorous haughty sons, confederates all to dishonor me. It was not in Rome to make a stale, but Saturnine, full well Andronicus agree these deeds with that proud brag of thine, that saidst I begged the empire at thy hands. Oh, monstrous! What reproachful words are these? But go thy ways. Go give that changing peace to him that flourished for her with his sword. A valiant son-in-law thou shalt enjoy, one fit to bandy with thy lawless sons, to ruffle in the commonwealth of Rome. These words are razors to my wounded heart, and therefore lovely Tamara, queen of the Goths, that like the stately Phoebe mongst her nymphs dost overshine the gallant dames of Rome. If thou be pleased with this my sudden choice, behold, I choose thee, Tamara, for my bride. You are.
Okay, you're not going to be able to videotape this here.
Alright.
Sorry to, and I apologize, but just private property.
Okay.
And specifically speaking, the church can't be in any kind of photography or video without the permission from the church administrator.
Oh, alright.
And I'm not opposed to what you're doing.
Uh-huh.
But people that pay me are.
I see. Sure. Alright, I'll stop. I'll move.
Alright, I'm sorry we dropped you back there. That was a little too bad, but I'm going to read the end of the scene come hell or high water here. I do have Yorick on my arm. We're on Newbury Street, and away we go. The light's not nearly as good there. No man shed tears for noble Marcus. He lives in fame that died in virtue's cause. My lord, just step out of these dreary dumps. How comes it that the subtle queen of Goths is of a sudden thus advanced in Rome? I know not Marcus, but I know it is. Whether by device or no, the heavens can tell. Is she not then beholden to the man that brought her for this high good turn so far? Yes, and will nobly him remunerate. Enter Emperor Tamara and her two sons with the Moor at one door. Enter at the other door Bassianus and Lavinia with Titus' three sons. Go, Bassianus, you have played your prize. God give you joy, so of your gallant bride. And you of yours, my lord. I say no more, nor wish no less, and so I take my leave. Traitor! If Rome have law, or we have power, thou and thy faction shall repent this rape. Rape, call you it, my lord, to seize mine own, my true betrothed love, and now my wife. But let the laws of Rome determine all. Meanwhile, I am possessed of that is mine. Well, 'tis good, sir. You are very short with us, but if we live, we'll be as sharp with you. My lords, what I have done, as best I may, answer I must, and shall do with my life. Only thus much I give your grace to know. By all the duties that I owe to Rome, this noble gentleman, Lord Titus here, is in opinion and in honor wronged. That in the rescue of Lavinia, with his own hand did slay his youngest son in zeal to you, and highly moved to wrath, to be controlled in that he frankly gave. Receive then to favor Saturnine, that hath expressed him in all his deeds, a father and a friend to thee and Rome. Prince Bassianus, leave to plead my deeds. 'Tis thou and those that have dishonored me. Rome and the righteous heavens be my judge, how I have loved and honored Saturnine. My worthy lord, if ever Tamra were gracious in those princely eyes of thine, then hear me speak indifferently for all. And in my suit, sweet, pardon what is past. What, madam, may be dishonored openly, and basely put it up without revenge? Not so, my lord. The gods of Rome forfend. I should be author to dishonor you. But on mine honor dare I undertake, for good Lord Titus' innocence and all, whose fury not dissembled speaks his griefs. Then at my suit look graciously on him, who's not so noble a friend on vain suppose, nor with sour looks afflict his gentle heart. My lord, be ruled by me, be one at last. Dissemble all your griefs and discontents. You are but newly planted in your throne. Then let the people and patricians too, upon a just survey, take Titus' part. And so supplant you for ingratitude, which Rome reputes to be a heinous sin. Yield that entreaty, and let me alone. I'll find a day to massacre them all, and raise their faction and their family, the cruel father, and his traitorous sons to whom I sued for my dear son's life, and make them know what 'tis to let a queen kneel in the streets and beg for grace in vain. Come, come, sweet emperor, come, Andronicus, take up this good old man, and cheer the heart that dies in tempest of thy angry frown. Rise, Titus, rise, my empress hath prevailed. I thank your majesty and her, my lord. These words, these looks infuse new life in me. Titus, I am incorporate in Rome, a Roman now adopted happily, and must advise the emperor for his good. This day, all quarrels die, Andronicus, and let it be mine honor, good my lord, that I have reconciled your friends and you. For you, Prince Bassianus, I have passed my word and promise to the emperor that you will be more mild and tractable, and fear not lords, and you, Lavinia, by my advice, all humble it on your knees, you shall ask pardon of his majesty. We do, and vow to heaven and to his highness that what we did was mildly as we might, tendering our sister's honor and our own. That, on my knees, I do protest. Away, and talk not. Trouble us no more. Nay, nay, sweet emperor, we must all be friends. The tribune and his nephews kneel for grace. I will not be denied. Sweetheart, look back. Marcus, for thy sake and thy brothers here, and at my lovely Tamara's entreats, I do remit these young men's heinous faults. Lavinia, though you left me like a churl, I found a friend. And sure as death I swore I would not part a bachelor from the priest. Come, if the emperor's court can feast 2 brides, you are my guest, Lavinia, and your friends. This day shall be a love day, Tamara. Tomorrow, and it please your majesty, to hunt the panther and the hart with me. With horn and hound will give your grace bonjour. Be it so, Titus, and gramercy too.